Good morning, folks. Sean here from Hammerhead. I thought I'd come on here this morning and just do a little live stream for y'all. It's been an exciting week, I can tell you. These bags under my eyes are because I don't have a lot of sleep these days. Um, as people that live in Canada know, we've been kept up a lot of late nights worrying about the state of the country and how things are going and whatnot. And I got to first of all say that I haven't been this proud of Canadians in my whole life. The last time I felt this proud of Canada was when I was in the military, and that was a while back. Um, People are asking me, some people that don't follow alternative media, like they follow mainstream, have been asking me why. Why is this happening? And I think what you're seeing in the country right now is a combination of hopelessness and desperation that the people have been feeling for the last 2 years. And it's just now manifesting itself into what you're seeing. And my brother is in Ottawa. He called me and he said that there's about 2.5 million people down there and over 120,000 trucks. The truckers have been doing some sort of a head count down there. There's about 120,000 trucks down there right now, and more coming. They're still lined up outside of Ottawa. They're not able to get in because the highway has been closed down because there's such a backlog of trucks coming up the highway. Um, it's ripe. The whole world is following this, and the media is barely covering it in Canada. And what they're saying is a lie, most of it. We're doing it not just for the truckers' mandates. We're doing it for all mandates. We want this squashed. We want this gone. We want all the mandates gone. We want all this Agenda 21 stuff gone. We want it all gone. We want our country back, our freedoms to the Charter of Rights to be enforced again and to be adhered to again. Good morning, everybody. Morning, Bev, Shadow, Shade, Irene. Thanks for joining me. We can't just stand around and do nothing. And people have been feeling very hopeless, and now they're not because this movement has lifted everybody's spirits around the world. I'm getting comments from everywhere, guys: Portugal, Spain, Greece, Italy, Germany. Um, I got one from the Philippines the other day, Australia, New Zealand, the Netherlands, Denmark, Sweden, just everywhere around the world. And Australia is planning a trucker convoy, and so are a lot of other European countries now. And that's just great, man. Like that's fantastic. I'm really excited about that. Um, so anyway, I grew up in Canada. Obviously, I've lived here my entire life. I'm from the east coast of Canada, but I've lived in Alberta. Spent a number of years in the oil and gas industry out there. I spent 6 years in the Canadian Armed Forces as a corporal, and I know what Canadians think. And this spirit that's you see now is true Canada. That's what the real Canadian spirit. I've had relatives. My great grandfather fought in the Battle of Ypres in 1915 during the poison gas attack. I've had brothers die in battle. A lot of Canadian families have sent their sons and their fathers to many world wars in this country's history, and a lot of you people from overseas know that. You know the sacrifice that Canada made for freedom around the world, and that spirit is alive and well. I can tell you right now. A lot of folks see Canada and they're like, "Well, they're a conquered nation." We're not a conquered nation. There's more fight in us than you guys can even imagine. It's just that it's been suppressed. Like right now in Nova Scotia, Tim Houston came out yesterday and said that it's illegal to protest. Can you imagine that? In a free democratic country, they're telling you, in a province in Canada, they're telling you it's illegal to protest. What about the Charter of Rights? Well, they say, well, that's been suspended because of the state of emergency. Well, the state of emergency, if you look into it, is not valid, the one they have right now, because it did not follow any of the 4 tests that are outlined in the 1981 Canadian Constitution. You ask Brian Peckford, former Premier of Newfoundland, only living surviving member and author of that Canadian Constitution. He's going around Canada-wide right now telling the government that the MLAs that. As a matter of fact, he has a lawsuit against the Canadian government based on the freedom of mobility, which is being squashed. We cannot travel across our country right now. Only those that have had the jab. I can't really talk too much about that. They don't like it on YouTube, but I think it should be everyone's choice. If you want it, you take it. That's fine. We don't hate. We're not going to hate. It's just that some of us don't want it. Okay. And we're not going to get it. And we're not going to bend to peer pressure and have someone tell us that we have to get it. We don't want it. Okay. We should be allowed to live in peace and be left alone and not be segregated and cut out of society, because that's what's happening. They're not allowing us to go in to get groceries in some places. We can't go into stores anymore. We have to buy online things that we need. And we're not the extremists that people make us out to be. We're just regular people. We're men and women. We're the backbone of this country. We built this country with our own two hands. Our fathers, our grandfathers, our grandmothers, we built this place. This is our land and our country. And nobody's going to dictate to us what we can do on it and where we can go and put restrictions on our movement. Are you kidding me? If they're going to do that, then what is the point of having sent our sons and daughters away to fight and to die in battle? What was the point of all that if they're going to just restrict our movement and tell us that we can't go here and we can't go there? We're not having it. And this isn't just me talking. As you can see, go on YouTube and look at the live streams from Ottawa. There's millions of people there. There's an equal amount or more at home that couldn't go to Ottawa, myself included. We couldn't go. I've got a brother there. I have friends there, but I couldn't personally go because I have other things on the go right now, other issues with freedom too. And like obviously in our own province, we're dealing with it. But anyway, I applaud all you guys. I love all you guys. You're my brothers and sisters. All you people that have been giving comments of support. We are one. Believe it or not, this entire world is one. We are all one per people, and race doesn't matter. Color doesn't matter. None of that matters. These people are not extremists. They are not for segregation. They're not for discrimination. They're for family. They're for God. They're for freedom of choice. They're for all those things. So I just wanted to set the record straight so that you people that are listening to this from other countries understand what we're about. Okay? And that's what we're about. You ask any Canadian, they'll tell you the same thing. Okay, we're in this for the long haul. The mayor of Ottawa has come out and said, we want you people gone by the end of Sunday. Good luck with that. It's not going to happen. I can tell you right now. If we don't get our country back, you can expect the truckers will be wearing shorts by the time we pull out of there. It'll be well into July because we're not moving. All right. Thank you, everybody. Wow, look at the live stream. Look at the people on here. Christine, Nick, Cindy, Wrong Way, everybody, right? Thank you very much for coming on here and for listening to me tell you my views on it. I just felt the need to come on here and say something because nobody says a lot and we're not getting any media coverage hardly at all in Canada. And you need to know what average people think about this that live in Canada and are living under this. So I encourage everybody to stand up to authoritarianism. I encourage you to protest even when they tell you it's illegal to protest. I encourage you to stand up in every way possible and do not comply to these rules. Just do not comply. Don't do it. You don't have to do it. They can't force you. They haven't made enough prisons or enough jails in the entire world to put us all in. And if the truth be told, there's way, way more of us than there are of them, okay? As you're seeing in Ottawa this weekend. And if you want to see some cool drone footage, go to that, I think his YouTube channel is called 4Y Guy, Fire and Police or something like that. He has a drone flying up all over the Capitol this weekend. Check it out. It's pretty cool footage. We're all in this together, yes. Yes, Minka Smith, we are the 99%. Yes, we're all into this. We're all in this together, and that's the real truth of it. And it's about freedom of choice. It's about freedom, period. Having the ability to say, like, I get up in the morning and I say, you know what, I want to ride my motorcycle to another province today and enjoy a coffee and talk to people and be unhindered, to be left alone to do that. That's freedom, right? And also the freedom of your own body. They're trying to tell you that you don't have the right to put whatever you want in your own body, and that you have to surrender that right in order to have employment, or in order to enjoy a meal in a restaurant or whatever. I'm sorry, guys, but that's communism. All right, 100%. And we're not going to live as slaves, right? We're not going to live on our knees. But anyway, I just thought I'd come on and tell you that. Um, and I'm not the only one feels that way, obviously. Um, like I said, but it starts with all of us, and it starts by saying no and not complying. And that's how we get our power back, folks. Is we don't comply. We just say no. You want to write me a ticket? Write me a ticket. My bathroom wall needs to be needs new wallpaper anyway, so I'll just put them on there. Use it as a badge of honor, right? Say no to everything. Say yes to freedom, freedom of choice. Even if you don't agree with the person's personal choice, you should agree with their right to make it. Okay? There's lots of people say things and do things that I don't agree with, but I still agree that they have the right to do it or to say it, providing it's not harming anybody. Common law is still alive. There's only one rule in common law: do no harm. Don't harm anyone. Do no harm. It covers every scenario you could possibly imagine. And if we could just do the do no harm thing, imagine where we would be in this fight and in this world right now. If we could all follow the do no harm thing, right? And I'm not for war. I've seen ugly, man. I've seen ugly, ugly things. I'm not for war. I'm for peace. I'm for love, and I'm for joy, and I'm for happiness, and I'm for freedom, and I'm for families, and I'm for the right to choose your religion, or to say what you want, and to go where you want, and to be who you want, and to dress how you want. I'm for all of those things, and my brothers and sisters, you should be too, right? Really, it's almost like living in the country here in Canada. You may not agree with your neighbors, you may not agree with what they do, but you don't rat on them, you don't call police on them. You just stay, you mind your own business, and when you do that, things work out. Okay, and for our kids, yes, Amanda, for our kids, I mean, think about what we're doing to our children. Think about the mental health issues, all the people that the struggles. How do you want your kids to live? Do you want them to grow up in communist country, living in a cube, being dictated to day and night by the Gestapo or the Stasi police, telling you can't go here, can't do there? I don't want that. I don't want that, and I know a lot of my brothers and sisters don't want that either. So anyway, do me a favor, guys. Share this video if it's touched you in any way. Share it with somebody, share it with your friends, share it maybe even with somebody that doesn't agree with your viewpoint. Because I all know that we've all had family members that have deserted us and left us and won't talk to us. And there's some people that are living in a province over that can't go to the next province to see their kids. They can't even go see their children because they won't allow them without isolating or without putting something in their body they don't want. Oh, God bless us is all I can say, right? I just need a sip of coffee here. God bless us. And I often think about those brave men and women that gave up the ultimate sacrifice over there in Europe and other countries around the world, and some of them died very, very violently and very young, and they gave their whole life up for us. 18 years old, and that's it for them. It's over. Done. They have no more life. They're never going to be able to see their families ever again. They're never going to be able to have children. They're never going to be able to voice their opinion or to witness a sunset or go on a canoe ride or fish or hunt or do anything. They're not going to be able to do anything anymore. Think about that. You know, and that's why I have these black rings under my eyes, I guess, because I think too much about that stuff. You know, maybe I got to get outside today and blow some snow because we had a storm and there's 3 feet of snow outside of my door here. So I'm going to have to get out and clear that out. But I'm in no hurry to go anywhere, to be completely honest. But in any case, don't allow yourself to be sucked into their lies. You know, we're not enemies. We're not extremists. We're just men. We're just women and men. We're trying to be happy and free and live our best life that we possibly can. Isn't that what a country's based on? Isn't that what a nation is built on? Is people that just want to live. They want to live without getting um, uh, told what to do or how to do it. They just want to be friendly and be free and happy and to give love and get love from people, right? Because if you really think about it, we're all on the same planet. We're all looking for the same thing. We're all looking for love. We're looking to be accepted by others and to be loved by our friends and family. We all are, even the toughest men, you know, the biggest gorillas like myself. We're all looking for the same thing. We're looking for love, right? We're looking to be accepted and loved and cared for. But anyway, I won't keep you guys anymore. I just thought I'd get on there and share something that's been on my heart. And I wish everybody the best. Make us proud. We're doing what we can to get our country back. And I hope everybody that's listening to my voice does the same thing in their own country. And don't be afraid. Now is the time to be bold as lions. Be bold, right? Be bold, because it's a short time on this earth. You're not going to be here forever. So be bold and create the life that you want to live and you want others to live. Be that change, right? God bless all you guys. Peace out. Love yous.